Good morning, Broncos. How we doing? Woo. Last period of the day before break. How exciting. Let's fix the line. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a few lines of technical today, so please be in your best behavior. Come in quietly, just follow the expectations. Another regular normal day. Positive note, strong positive note. Cool? Clap once if you understand. Clap twice if you understand what we have observation. Thank you. Good luck. Here we go. As you're coming in, please start on the agenda, then transition to the warm-up. 2 fist bumps if you're feeling really good, 1 if you're feeling not that great. Come on in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We made it through the last period. Last period of the day, 50 more minutes, and we are out of here. Okay, go to your regular seats. Quiet. Hurry up. Sit down. Start on the agenda. Let's start on the agenda, then transition over to the warm-up. Here, Mr. Furman.
You want to check it?
Yeah. Just make sure nothing happens.
I got you.
Good. Can I move this? Okay, language please. Okay, let's start on the agenda. Thank you, Chloe, for starting on the agenda. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Ms. Boyd. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Camila, for starting on the agenda. I appreciate all of you. Hi, what's up?
You got in this class. Let's go! Go get my backpack and I'll put it up here. Thank you.
Can I get in a corner and cry?
For real.
50 minutes, guys.
I lost my dad.
We're doing the agenda and then the warm-up. Let's go. Agenda and warm-up.
I did it.
Like left.
The last time I did.
Martin,
Every day.
Bro. Okay, let's go ahead and start on the warm-up at this time. You should be done with your agenda. Alright.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Oh, right.
On the agenda and the warm-up. This one right there. Please give her one.
What were you?
Okay, guys, so all you're doing. So guys, for the warm-up, you're just telling me what are some just different rocks that you can tell me about, right?
Any rock?
Any rock, any rock. Any rock that comes to your mind.
A rock.
Geodude is not a rock.
Yeah, it is. He's a rock.
Pebbles, I don't know. That's a good one. Just whatever you think is a rock.
Dwayne the
Is
rock.
magma a rock?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson is not.
Oh, I was writing that down.
This guy
Just whatever you think is a rock. Whatever you think constitutes a rock.
Obsidian.
There you go. So that's one. Put that one.
It's a crystal, I think.
Yeah, so those are examples.
Wait, can a crystal count as a rock?
Which one?
Can a crystal count as a rock?
Yeah, whatever you guys think is a rock.
Diamond rock.
Just writing whatever you think is a rock.
Just like me.
Does normal stone count? Does stone count? Like
Stone, yeah.
stone?
Stone. If you think that's a rock, that's fine.
What's that?
What's on it? What?
Okay, show of hands, how many more minutes you need for the warm-up? Take 30 seconds, wrap up your thoughts.
What's a rock?
Okay.
Okay. Saucy, what's the fit today? What year? What decade?
What do I think? What do you think?
Like 1990s?
Exactly. Or 2000.
Let me put you in.
COVID. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", and my tire went. All right, thank you guys. Before we launch our lecture, let's do a wellness check. How you guys feeling today? 2 thumbs up if you're feeling sparkly and bubbly and good. Mid, everybody votes. I'm gonna let you on time. And low. Let's go with Andrea. How you feeling? How you feeling?
Fine.
For why?
I don't know.
That's a good reason. I like it. I like it. Chloe, how you feeling? For why? It is. It's almost Thanksgiving. And let's go with Jaden. How you feeling?
Oh, I feel happy because I'm home.
All right, yeah. I like that answers. I like those answers. We'll do Miss Boyd. Go ahead.
All my friends are ignoring me and I don't know why.
Okay. So you got Joel in Paradise. It's all right. I'm feeling good, guys. Yesterday was my birthday, and I didn't do much. My mom made me chilaquiles, and I had that for dinner. It was pretty nice. I was just with my family, and then I took a nap because I was tired from all the 160 grades that I put in. So, which leads me to my transition for announcements. Guys, if you have any discrepancies or questions regarding your grades, Noah, please see me during break or lunch so that we could fix that grade for you, or even after school. Question? After class, yeah. I'll let you earn some. Yeah, today we're going to be learning about, so here's our learning intention. You're going to go ahead and turn to your neighbor, okay? We are going to be learning about the 3 different types of rocks that exist on this planet. So go ahead and turn to your neighbor, tell your neighbor, we're going to be learning about 3 different types of unique rocks. Go.
You can believe 3 different types of rocks. Unique types.
Wait, what's the question?
There you go.
Let's get started.
Learning intention. All right, come back in 3, 2, 1. Track me.
Track you.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So the 3 different types of rocks are going to be explained in this video. It's actually a pretty cool song. Okay, here we go. I hope you guys love it with all your heart. It's actually quite nice.
stone shed, conglomerate, and rock salt as well. Deep underground, metamorphic rockets warm. With heat and pressure, morph and transform. Anything happens, it's a wavy size, like quartz and marble system nice.
Well, you're gonna join in.
From a pile of dust to sedimentary metamorphic igneous. It could take us seconds or a million years, but we can't wait to see what kind of beers in rock,
Okay,
Don't
that must have been the
Don't
best
play it again.
song
That was the
ever.
worst time.
Alright, here's what I want you guys to do. After watching that pretty cool music video, turn to your neighbor and try to figure out which are the 3 types of rock they kind of zoned in on for the video. Do you guys understand? Clap once if you understand. Clap twice if you understand. Okay, go. What are the 3 types of rock you guys decided? Go. All right. Let's come back in 3. Let's come back in 2. 1. Track me.
Drag you.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Someone raise your hand. What were the 3 types of rocks that were discussed in the video? Let's go with Jaden. Okay. Anybody got another one? Ellie Mae? Igneous? Elijah? Meta what? Metaphoric or? Did you have another one, Kylie? It's meta.
Chicken nuggets.
No, metamorphic. I was gonna say that. All right. Easy. Okay. Yeah. All right. So those are the 3 types that we're gonna be talking about, guys. It's igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. So we're gonna say them together. Okay. So repeat after me. Ready?
Yes.
The first one is igneous.
Igneous.
Sedimentary.
Sedimentary.
Metamorphic.
Metamorphic.
Okay, hey, please don't do that anymore. Sit down. Thank you. Okay. All right, very good. So, one more time. Igneous.
Igneous.
Metamorphic.
Metamorphic.
Sedimentary.
Sedimentary.
Damien, grab all your stuff. Move right here. Right here to the corner behind Chloe. Right. Right here. Grab all your stuff. You're gonna move here. Take your notes with you. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna be using this types of rock, okay? And we're gonna start with sedimentary rock. Okay, so we're gonna play a video. Might look a little familiar.
I love only.
Might not.
Hello everybody, it's me, Mr. Bradley, and today we're learning about rock. Before we begin, the hit that subscribe button and get ready to do the starter questions on your screen right now.
Let's go. It says, explain what a rock is in one sentence and where do rocks come from. So, we're going to be studying on where do rocks come from.
Rocks can be organized into 3 separate categories depending on how they were formed: igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. The first kind of rock we're going to learn about is sedimentary rock.
Okay, what's the first one? Sedimentary. Very good. Here we go.
On top of mountains, it can get pretty windy and rainy. And did you know that this wind and rain can chip away tiny pieces of rocks and dirt away from the mountain? These tiny pieces of rocks and dirt are carried by water down streams to rivers, finally reaching oceans and lakes where they sink down to the bottom. We call these tiny rocks and dirt that sink down to the bottom sediment. Over time.
Okay, what is it called?
Sediment.
Sediments. Okay, so basically what sediments is, guys, let me get my handy dandy rocks over here. Alright, so a sediment is, I have my rock, my scissors. Okay. So, we have a rock. Basically what sediment is these little particles, right? So if I go like this with my scissors, there's small fragments of rock, right, that are coming off, falling on Andreas and Ellie Mae's desk, all right? And so those pieces, those small pieces are called sediment. What are they called? Sediment. Sediment, very good, okay? And so what happens is that those small fragments of rock, right, over a period of time through weathering, and weathering is on our vocabulary word. So what happens is, you guys know the weather, right? There's wind and rain and snow and maybe there's a tornado or something crazy, right? And so over a period of time, this causes erosion on the rock, okay? So the erosion would be, just like my weathering, it would be the rock losing its sediment, okay? So it's pieces of rock. And over a period of time, that rock seeps into the ground, okay, those pieces of sediment. And because there's so much weight, right, like even the rocks that are beneath Valley Oak, and then Valley Oak is like a big school and it's heavy, right? Or any of the hotels, like if you think about a hotel, it's like super massively heavy, right? So just the mass of the earth, these rocks that are fumbling down are getting squished and compacted together. They're getting pretty much, if I say the word compacted, if something's compact, what does that mean, guys? What do you guys think it means? Take a minute to take a second. What do you think compact means? Andrea? Perfect. What is it? Good. Squeeze tightly together, okay? So compaction is another one of our vocabulary words, and we have erosion too. So yeah, so they get compacted together. So all these little small fragments, they can be different sizes, guys. Sometimes there's rocks are all shapes and sizes and colors, and so they get squeezed really, really, really tightly, and they get compacted and pressed together underneath the planet, right? Underneath the surface. Okay, so that's how sedimentary rock works. So on your types of rock, where it says sedimentary rock, how is the rock formed? How's the rock formed? So you're going to put the explanation, and we're going to let our scientist here, Mr. Bradley, explain to us using starburst analogy. Oh, I got it. Okay?
More rocks and dirt sink on top of them, then more sink on top of them, then more on top of them. After a long time, 1 billion, zillion, jillion, dillion, quadrillion times later, and things start to get heavy for the rocks and dirt at the very bottom. These layers are squeezed together harder and harder until eventually sedimentary rock is formed.
Now using these starbursts, I'm going to show you the rock cycle.
Okay, so he has different types of starbursts. Hold on. So, you have different starbursts, right? You have different starbursts. They each represent a different rock. Okay, they represent different rocks because rocks, like I said, they're all shapes and sizes and colors. So the reason why he's cutting them in half or in cubes is to represent sediment. What is he representing? Sediment. Sediment. Okay. So.
Trying to cut up the starburst into tiny little rocks, which we'll then use to make our sedimentary rock.
Okay, so why is he smashing them together? What is the analogy he's creating? Starts with the C. Tell your neighbor, compaction. He's compacting them together. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, so he's pressing them together to simulate the earth and the compaction, the pressure and the weight of our planet underneath those poor rocks that are all the way down there that are getting squished together with along with each other, right, Jaden? Okay.
Okay, so our sedimentary rock is now being formed. This is being made of many smaller pieces of rocks and dirt, all squeezed together to form one hard rock.
All right, so on your section, how are they made? You're gonna go ahead and give me a one-sentence explanation on your graphic organizer. So how is the rock formed? You know that it's formed through sediment, right? It's formed through sediment. And then, where are the key features? So we're gonna learn about the key features of sedimentary rocks. So you know that it's created by the compaction of sediment being pressed together by pressure and weight, something along those lines. Just one sentence, give me your thoughts. Okay, good. Good. Thumbs up if you're okay. Thumbs up if you're done. Thumbs. Put your thumbs down. If you need a little more time, thumbs up. If you need a little more time. Wrap up your thoughts. 10 more seconds. All right, here we go.
Sometimes these layers of rocks and dirt can be very clearly seen within the sedimentary rock formation. Although all rocks are pretty hard, sedimentary rock is probably the weakest out of the three types of rocks.
All right, guys, so go ahead and turn to your neighbor. Why is sedimentary rock the weakest? Why is it so brittle? Why is it so easy to break? 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know.
Because like it's like some like little pieces packed together so
All right, let's come back in 3, 2, 1. Track the video.
Track the video.
Example.
Did anybody figure out? Okay, so what did you guys say? Why is sedimentary rock so brittle or easy to break? Let's go, Elias.
So the little rocks will go together, and over time they'll get squished into one rock, making like if you like rub it or they'll break off.
Okay, why is it so easy to break off, Jaden? Like multiple rocks, kind of thing. Yeah, so there's multiple rocks, guys, within the one rock. So just like the starburst, you could probably pull those apart, right, easily. The starburst kind that you had initially. And the same thing with a metamorphic rock, right? So sometimes there might be cracks, or the compaction process didn't happen like fully. And so those are some reasons why metamorphic rock is so brittle.
Sedimentary rock.
So let's take a look at this.
Mudstone, limestone, sheet rock, and even coal, which we learned at coal mine we visited here in Ireland. So I'm here at a really mining experience learn about a very special kind of sedimentary rock called coal. So we're just here on the rig the mine, deep onto the ground. In here is where coal is mined above me. There's layers and layers and layers of rock. And very, very heavy. You can see how it will compress and squash down that sedimentary rock to make coal. Let's check out some incredible sedimentary rock formations.
This is a guitar. Massive flat pieces of rock.
is metamorphic rock.
Okay, what's the next rock?
Metamorphic.
Good, metamorphic.
Sometimes these layers of rocks and dirt deep underground become close to molten hot magma.
To add a little bit of heat to this rock, I'm going to use a hairdryer.
The heat of the magma combined with the huge pressure of all the layers of rocks.
All right, so how metamorphic rock, guys, is created, right? We have our various different types of rocks, okay? So let's say if I have my Chex Mix right here, right? Oops. So we have our Chex Mix, okay? So we have our Chex Mix here. And so they're all, Chex Mix have different mixtures of right? Can you guys see? Should I turn on the light?
I can't see the rest.
No, I can't see.
Okay, so we have our Chex Mix here. So you guys can see I have pretzels, I have these rye chips, right? I have croutons, whatever this is, the Chex. I think this is the Chex, right? So what happens is if I apply pressure and weight, right? I start to crush them together, right? I crush them together. You think they're gonna look the same?
No.
No. So look at it. Oh, maybe one survived. Okay, so now I have a various assortment of different rocks. So these were rocks. This is what they kind of look like. So what would happen if I were to heat my Chex Mix? Maybe add a little bit of water and heated it up. What do you think would happen?
It would melt.
They would melt. Yeah, they would melt. And then maybe, do you think they would combine? Do you think I could make like a paste out of them? Yeah. So if we were to melt this, right, we could probably make like a paste, or even if I start rolling them and crushing them and then compacting them together, right? So it's the same thing with sedimentary rock. Metamorphic rock, guys. So those Chex Mix that I just showed you would eventually fuse, right? They'll polymerize, and then I can squish them together, and then if I melt them, they would create kind of like one unified. If I melt it and then cool it, it would create like a unified rock, okay, like a polymerized fused rock. And so that's what he's doing with the starburst. Okay, he combined all those different starbursts that he compacted initially. That was the sedimentary rock, and he's now creating metamorphic rock. What type of rock? Metamorphic. Come on, guys, wake up. We're almost there. Now it's the end of the day.
Flow can cause the rocks at the bottom to be chemically changed into metamorphic rock.
So the reason why it looks so beautiful, guys, that's a feature of metamorphic rock. It looks so beautiful because there's so many different types of rocks that got melted and fused into one rock. So that's a key feature of metamorphic rock. Okay, so usually they look really beautiful. They have like these ridges that we're going to talk about in a little bit. So how are they created? Metamorphic rock, put it on your paper. Through heat and pressure. Heat and pressure creates metamorphic rock. Go ahead and put it down on your organizer. All right, moving on. Done.
This also takes a super long time.
Here's some footage of me climbing on metamorphic rock on a mountaineering course in India.
So you can see how the foliage on the rock, we'll talk about what that is, like the little ridges line.
The next type of rock we're going to learn about is igneous rock. Igneous rock is formed when rocks become so hot that they melt and turn to liquids. We call them molten rocks. Molten rock that is underground is called magma, and molten rock that comes out of the ground is called lava.
All right, so there's two different types. What kind of rock are we talking about right now, guys? Starts with an I. Go. Igneous. Good. So igneous rock is basically melted rock that cooled. Okay. So magma, when it's inside, when it's extremely hot, it's inside, it's called magma. When it's outside or it's exposed to air, it's called lava. Okay. We'll talk a little bit more about that. There's a difference. It's not that much of a difference, but so the difference is that igneous rock, when it's in its magma form, it's liquid, super liquid. And then when it becomes lava, it's already in the process of it's starting to cool down, okay? Because it's already seeping down, right? And when it cools, when that lava cools, it turns into, I'll give extra credit if someone can raise their hand and tell me what it makes. And once the lava cools, think about it, take like 5 seconds to think. When the lava cools, what do you think the lava will turn into? Let's go, think about it, 2 seconds. Mr. Faramello.
Igneous rock?
Yes, give him a great applause, guys. Perfect, yes. And it'll turn into igneous rock. Good.
When lava cools down again, it hardens and forms igneous rock. Take a look at my starburst. When I heat them, they begin to melt and form molten rock. Then, when they cool down again, they harden to form igneous rock. Then, once again, over a super long time, this igneous rock is chipped away by the wind and rain. These tiny pieces of rocks and dirt are then once again carried away by the water from streams to rivers to lakes and oceans, where they sink down to the bottom. And the cycle begins all over again. We call this the rock cycle.
Alright guys, those 2 examples of igneous rock.
Hi guys, I'm here at the giant caldera. The giant caldera was formed around 16 million years ago when molten hot magma erupted from a nearby volcano and quickly cooled down as it reached the ocean, forming these amazing honeycomb pillars. These pillars are made from basalt, which is an igneous rock. Other igneous rocks include granites and pumice.
Alright guys, does anybody know someone that has granite top counters in their house, in their kitchen? You have some granite top counters?
What do you mean?
Like the countertops in your kitchen? Does anybody know someone that has granite countertops? So those granite countertops are composed of igneous rock. Okay, so then it becomes granite. Igneous rock. Yes, Damien. Let's play a little game over. Okay, Damien? Alright,
Can I play?
so we're gonna say the 3 types of rocks together. We're almost done. We'll have like a little coloring activity that we're gonna do. Okay? So the first type of rock is gonna be metamorphic. Okay, repeat after me. Metamorphic. Igneous. Sedimentary. What does that spell? Yes. Good. Alright, so we're gonna play a game. Let's bring it back, bring it back. Okay, we're gonna bring it back. Okay. When I point to the letter, you guys are gonna tell me, don't scream it at the top of your lungs, just politely say it. You're gonna tell me the type of rock it is. So if I say M, you're gonna say metamorphic. Good. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Mr. Faramello, here we go. 3, 2, don't let me trick you.
7.
Here we go.
Indian.
Very good. All right, good. All right, guys. Almost done. I promise. We are gonna launch. Relax. Are you guys excited to go home? We just gotta get to this little piece. Okay. Almost there. So we're gonna take a few notes. So there are 3 different types of rock. And they are sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, we already said, and they are classified as below. Okay. So sedimentary rock. Okay, we're gonna skim through these because we already talked about that. So, take notes. We're on the new page. We are on this page right here, guys. This one. I know, we're just gonna skim through it because it's just more resources for you. You need one? I got you, Miles. Here, pass this down from me then. There you go. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Where are you, King? Oh shit.
Okay, go through. Get the pen. All right. So it is caused by weathering, and weathering, guys, is just wind, water, gusts, storms that erode the rock away. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, they erode the rock away, right? It starts making sediment pieces, okay? So how is this rock formed? Go ahead and take notes. Come on, put them in your notes. So over time, the sediment compacts together. We already said that it compacts together. And compaction means what, Jennifer? What do you think compaction means?
What is right?
Sediment is squeezed together due to the pressure of overlaying layers.
Good, good. So pressure of overlaying layers. And when you guys think of the word cement, when you think of cement, do you guys ever know what cement is?
No.
Yeah. Oh, cement.
Yeah, so cement is the stuff that we always step on. So when you think of cement, it's hard, right? So think of cementation as hardening. So compaction is buried sediment that is squeezed together due to the pressure of the overlaying layers. Okay, so there's layers on layers on layers on layers of sediment, and then they glue those layers together, those minerals, with water and other pieces together. Oops, sorry. Okay, deposited in horizontal layers. Those layers are called strata. Don't worry about these. What the key features are. We're gonna dive more into those key features as we once we come back from Thanksgiving break. So these sediments can contain fossils because maybe an animal died in between one of the layers, and then it started getting more rock and more rock and more rock, right?
Surface.
On top of that already existing rock, right? So how do we? So basically, right? We have our rock, and then these are different types of rock that we're gonna put in here, right? And then they get squished down by other rocks, right? So I have some hot Cheetos right here, and then these would represent like different types of rocks, right? Being squished in there. And then that's like a new layer that's being created, right? That's like a new layer that's being created. And then maybe we'll throw in some almonds in here, and this would be a brand new layer. And then this would be after school, yeah. Then this would be another layer that's already, look at these poor guys at the very, very bottom, right? So you add another layer, and then they're getting squished. They're getting squished and squished and squished and squished, and more layers are coming in, and then weathering is happening, and right, so maybe there's some water that's being added, and they're still being squished, and now we have, what, guys? It's kind of like mush, maybe it turns into metamorphic rock, right? Okay. All right. So metamorphic rock is created due to what, guys? What's the key characteristics?
Heat.
Heat and pressure. Very good. Heat and pressure. Gotta move faster. You guys got that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mr. Sartido.
And directional pressure can cause the minerals to align, and layers called foliation. Okay, don't worry about this word too much. Don't worry about it too much. Okay, just know that it's a part of our notes that we're going to build on when we come back. Foliation. What is foliation, guys? So foliation are like those waves that you see. Like, I've always really been good at doing this. So they're just waves on the rock, okay? What do you do with this?
You look good, man. So smooth.
Yeah, I don't know. So they're just the waves in between the rocks. So if you ever slice a rock in half, or sometimes you can see it in front of you, you have those like waves on the rock. That's metamorphic rock. Okay. So layers can be wavy or crystallized. There's foliated and non-foliated. Okay, moving on.
What's the one? Wait.
It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry about this slide too much, guys. Don't worry about this one too much, okay? We're gonna learn about these CRY. When Damien comes back. All right. So, guys, igneous rock, it forms when magma or lava does what, Mr. Fermello?
Heats up.
No, you just said it earlier.
Pizza.
Cools.
Cool.
Then it solidifies, and now we have igneous rock. Magma and cools. It's just magma and cools. Magma, cools.
Easy money.
So we have extrusive and intrusive. Don't worry about this one too much. Hey, relax, boys. Extrusive means that the magma is outside. Okay, extrusive means that the magma is outside. Exit. There's a correlation. Extrusive, exit means that it's outside. Intrusive means that it's inside the core, inside of the volcano. It's not exposed to oxygen or a lot of oxygen. So lava cools quickly on Earth, magma cools slowly below Earth. It's hotter. So the key features of igneous rock: it's fine, glassy, coarse, and the crystals are arranged randomly. So when you see a rock and you see a bunch of different dots, just like you would this, right? It's more than likely it's an igneous rock. If you see something like along the lines of this, it's tricky because it could be sediments, right? Sedimentary rock. But the key features of igneous rock is that it's glassy. So if you ever see a glassy rock, right, it's more likely igneous rock. And coarse, what coarse means is that it's like grainy, hard, kind of feels like a brick, right? That's what coarse means. All right, let's do real world photos of rocks. So I'm gonna show you a few rocks. And then you guys are gonna discuss with your neighbor. You're gonna tell me which of the 3 types of rocks you guys think it is. Okay, ready? Here's the first one. So for rock A, what kind of rock do you think that is? 3, 2, 1, go. Discuss with your partner. Look at your notes and then tie the picture to what you think applies. Okay, so the first one, oops, sorry, I already gave it to you. Sedimentary, sorry, I gave it to you. All right, rock B, so now you have 2 options. What do you think rock B would be? Talk to your neighbor, go.
I think rock B would.
Good. Why do you think it's igneous?
Would be rock B would be sedimentary.
Okay, someone raise your hand. What kind of rock do you think this is, Elias? Igneous is correct. Which would mean the last rock is what? Metamorphic. Very good, guys. All right. So as we learned previously, there are 3 types of rocks. What are the first rock right here, guys? It's called igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Smiles. So each type of rock can change into a different type of rock. A helpful way to show how rocks change over time is to use the rock cycle diagram. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and hand you a rock. Does anybody know what I'm going to say next?
Rock.
Cycle. Oh my gosh. Okay, relax. It's from the song. Oh my god. Okay, relax. There you go.
I lost my pen.
It's too big. That looks like special.
All right. So here's the rock cycle, guys. Relax. All right, here's the rock cycle. So we're gonna start off with our volcano. You guys are gonna be able to color it, but not yet. I want you to really zone in on how the rock cycle works. Okay, so we're gonna start with the volcano. And when the volcano erupts, it creates something that starts with the letter L. What do you guys think?
Lava.
Lava. Aiden, please go outside. Please. Thank you. So this volcano explodes and it creates lava. When the lava cools, Mr. Faramello, when the lava cools, what type of rock does it create? When the lava cools, what type of rock does it create?
Sedimentary?
Close. Good, Antonio.
Igneous.
Igneous. Yes. So our first rock is going to be igneous. You're going to draw a little picture of the igneous rock. And then, listen. You don't have to draw it right now. I just want you to listen. Put your pencils down. So then with weathering and erosion, guys. Weathering and erosion. So weathering is the gust, the rain and winds that create sediment. And so it starts breaking those pieces off the igneous rock, right? And that creates sediment. And those sediment fragments, remember, get compacted together, right? They get compressed together through compaction and cementation. So when they harden, it's called cementation, making what type of rock?
Sedimentary.
Sedimentary rock. Very good. We're almost there through our rock cycle. Good. And then through heat and pressure, Jaden, through heat and pressure, that sedimentary rock will fuse and polymerize and melt and then harden all over again, right? And when it hardens, it creates a brand new type of rock called what?
Metamorphic.
Metamorphic. Look at the cycle, guys. Look at the cycle. Okay? So now, through weathering and erosion, the metamorphic rock can go back to being sediment, creating more sediment rock, right? Or it can melt and become magma. When it becomes magma, it's literally just melted rock. Okay? Melted rock. And then, guys, it cools. It starts cooling. The magma cools, and then, Mr. Faramello, one more time. When magma cools, it becomes lava, and then when lava cools, what kind of rock does it create?
Igneous?
Igneous, yes. Give him a cricket applause, guys. All right, guys, so I'm going to give you guys the rest of the time to color your diagram, and then it's up to you if you want to color it. You don't have to. Whatever you decide is fine. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right, guys. At this time, I'm going to give you the rest of the time. You guys can start cleaning up, or you can choose to draw your rock cycle diagram. It's up to you. Whatever you guys decide. So guys, look at now that my juices have been absorbed, it turned more into like a sedimentary rock. Okay? Yeah, he has to. Not yet, after the color. Alright guys, so start cleaning up. Quiet as goes first. Guys, please enjoy your Thanksgiving break. I love you guys. And I'm going to be updating these slides on Schoology, so please log in. There's some resources for you guys there over the break if you choose to study. Mr. Fermello, if you guys choose to study. Please email me if you have any questions throughout the winter break. I'm still going to be online, working. So please email me if you guys have any questions. I'm going to put the goldfish inside of the...
Can I do 4 minutes? 4 minutes?
Yeah. Okay, quiet as clean as road goes first, guys. Please be safe. Enjoy your travels with your families, wherever you guys are going to be. Alright, hold on. Let's waiting on 2 students to find their seats. Waiting on 1 student to find his seat. Almost there. Soto. Alright, thank you. Okay, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys can all go. Please enjoy your break. Look in your chairs. That's all I ask. Have a beautiful day. I will see you guys in 1 week. Thank you. Yes.
Push me. Stop walking so slow.
Okay, just hang on.
Oh, what about
Have a good day, guys. Be safe.